Welcome to this Harford County Showcase on the Harford TV. Don Morrison here with you. We are at the UCBAC Finals of the 2022 Wrestling Tournament at Edgewood High School, as you can see. We've had a bit of confusion here today, a little bit of different start time. My co-host Brent Slutsky is due here, but we're hoping that he will be here. We are here for you. We're going to be able to bring this to you, thank goodness. Thanks to the folks here at Edgewood and to the people at Harford TV. Tyler Garvin from Rising Sun, the sophomore, will be facing Kane Bowers from C. Milton Wright. This is the first match, the 106-pound match, and we'll be ready to start that in just a moment. As you probably know by now, 3 2-minute periods if there's not a pin or a forfeit or some other kind of decision. But there will be the 2-minute time periods, again 3 periods each. We are told that we're going to have the wrestler introductions, and so each of the wrestlers who will be competing will be introduced here in just a moment. Happy that you're here with us for the 2022 Harford County UCBAC, actually, Wrestling Championship. So that combines Harford County and Cecil County. They began wrestling yesterday, last night, and again this morning to come up with the finals. The people who are in the finals, we're just going to see the 2 finalists in each of the weight classes. As we said, Tyler Garvin of Rising Sun against Kane Bowers of C. Milton Wright. That's the leadoff battle, the 106-pound classification. We go all the way up through the heavyweights, so it's going to be an exciting time here at Edgewood High School. Happy again to be at Edgewood. We've been here for several years now in a run. Tyler Garvin, by the way, I happen to know his dad very well, Luke Garvin. Luke is the 1996 state champion out of Rising Sun. And so his son now, the sophomore Tyler Garvin, is now looking to try to match his dad, maybe even beat him by going to a couple or 3 state titles. That would be great for Tyler. Tyler Garvin of Rising Sun, Kane Bowers of C. Milton Wright.
From Rising Sun, sophomore Tyler Garvin.
And there you see Tyler Garvin being introduced. Kane Bowers is from C. Milton Wright.
NSWA state finals. Wrestling at the 113-pound weight class from Rising Sun, freshman Desiderio McTeague.
Desiderio McTeague is out of Rising Sun, the 113-pound wrestler.
Senior from Steel Right, Demetrius Gorgiulianis.
Demetrius Gorgiulianis from C. Milton Wright. We've seen him in years previously.
Gorgiulianis in a takedown tournament.
So it is Desiderio McTeague against Demetrius Gorgiulianis of C. Milton Wright. That's at 113. Logan Barkley of North Harford. Logan Barkley, that is, of North Harford.
He'll be wrestling against North Harford Junior Cruz Cespedes.
Cruz Cespedes from North Harford. So it's Harford Tech versus North Harford, and all Harford battle in the 120-pound classification.
6th place in the state. He's a team captain. Wrestling at 126 pounds from Bow Manor, senior Chase Rondon.
The Eagles of Bow Manor send Chase Rondon.
He was the 2022 Kent champion and the 2020 UCBAC champion. He'll be wrestling against Bel Air Junior Manny Lucas.
Manny Lucas out of Bel Air. That's the other wrestler in the 126-pound classification. A little bit of showmanship going on there with the 126 pound.
32 pounds from Bel Air Junior Gavin McDowell.
Now to the 132, it's Gavin McDowell out of Bel Air. He'll be wrestling against Joshua Strong from C. Milton Wright, another all Harford County finish here.
20 state qualifier. He'll be wrestling against the sophomore from C. Milton Wright, Joshua Strong.
There's Joshua Strong. Remember, there was no wrestling last year at all, so these wrestlers, the seniors, would have been sophomores last time they wrestled in competition.
From Harvard Tech, senior Quincy Gash.
Quincy Gash out of Harford Tech is going to be wrestling against Chris Nice of Bel Air, another one of the Harford County finals.
Chris Nice.
Remember, to remind you, there are 10 Harford County teams in the UCBAC and 5 Cecil County teams.
145-pound weight class. Senior from Bel Air, Graydon Hughes.
Graydon Hughes out of Bel Air will be wrestling Kristen DeVoe out of North Hartford. This is in the 145-pound classification.
Tristan DeVoe. Tristan DeVoe is 11-0 at 145 this year and is team captain. Wrestling at the 152-pound weight class, senior from Hartford Tech, Kevin Mendez.
Here's Hartford Tech's Kevin Mendez at the 152.
Returning regional place winner. His opponent will be senior from Bel Air, Matt Cross.
Well, I have Daniel Cross on my list. They announced him as Matt. So the wrestlers Kevin Mendez and Daniel Cross. Mendez of Hartford Tech and Daniel Cross of Bel Air. Now we go to 160. It's Carter Gosinski of C. Milton Wright. And he'll be wrestling against Taryn Johnson of Bel Air. 160-pound classification.
At the 170-pound weight class from Rising Sun, sophomore Mason Testerman.
Mason Testerman from Rising Sun. This is 170.
His opponent will be junior from Bel Air, Savion Ricketts.
Savion Ricketts from Bel Air, the 170-pound classification. Testerman versus Ricketts.
At the 182-pound weight class from Northeast, senior Ethan Doctor.
Ethan Doctor out of Northeast High School, Cecil County, at the 182-pound classification.
Placed first in the Kent County Holiday Tournament in 2021. His opponent will be junior from Rising Sun, Colin Bell.
Colin Bell out of Rising Sun, a junior. That's an all Cecil County final.
195-pound weight class from Bel Air, junior Kane Zengel.
Kane Zengel now from Bel Air.
His opponent from Harvard Tech, senior Kelvin Mendez.
Calvin Mendez out of Hartford Tech, the other competitor at the 195-pound classification.
The 220-pound weight class from Rising Sun, freshman Elijah Farr.
Elijah Farr out of Rising Sun, just a freshman, will be wrestling at the 220-pound classification.
Senior Robert Okobo.
Robert Okogo out of Hartford Tech, his opponent.
Returning regional place winner. And at the 285-pound weight class from
285, we'll call them the heavyweights. Jezimir Ali from Bel Air. Clay Lawrence of North Hartford, the big guys, wrestling at 285. Well, we're just about to get underway now. Those are the finalists. These are the young men who have qualified by being able to win through Friday night and Saturday morning. They are in the finals, looking for a chance to move on, if they can, into the regions and perhaps even the states. Just about ready to get underway here. It will be again Tyler Garvin and Kane Bowers. Garvin of Rising Sun, Kane Bowers of C. Milton Wright. Great excitement here. Good to see fans in the stands. And now we're underway. Again, as we said, 3 2-minute classifications of 3 2-minute periods. Garvin gets the first points. He gets the 2 points. So Garvin is up 2-0. Tyler Garvin from Rising Sun, the sophomore. Bowers is able to escape, and now it's 2-1. Bowers in the blue. Tyler Garvin in the black with the red, or actually orange. Garvin shooting, trying to get that takedown, and I think he's going to be able to do it. Yes, he is. 2 more points for Garvin. Garvin up 4-1. Just about a minute, coming up on a minute left in this first period. We're having the other final going on to our left, and we'll try to keep you abreast on that as well. Four to 1 in this first match, the 106. Inside a minute now, 4-1 the lead for Garvin. He led 2-0. It was 2-1, and now it is 4-1. Garvin against Kane Bowers. Tyler Garvin, Kane Bowers. Bowers from C. Milton Wright on the bottom now. Down by 3 points. 55 seconds left in the first period. Garvin, as you can see, riding on top. Kane Bowers needs to escape to pick up a point. Garvin is now taking a move. Let's see what the call is going to be. Nope, they stay right where they are. Garvin on top, still up by 4-1. No, they're giving 2 points now. 2 points to Garvin, so Garvin is up 6-1. Garvin again looking for the pin if he can get it. 18 seconds. 2 more points for Garvin. He's up 8-1. The 106-pound classification, first period. 1 second, and that is the end of the first period with Garvin a commanding 8-1 lead. Going now to the second period. This time Garvin will be on the bottom. Kane Bowers on the top. Good picture there. When Garvin shoots up, he looked like he was trying to beat that whistle. Referee steps in and says, no, let's start all over. Out of bounds they go. You can see that score in the background, 8-1 with a minute 54 left in the second period. Garvin looking to get out. Bowers is able to maintain control momentarily. They're out of bounds and they'll stay right where they are. Minute 39 left in the second. So happy to be with you at Edgewood High School with fans in the stands. Always happy to see that. Garvin again trying to escape. Bowers needing a big move here, looking for the takedown. Nope, it's a reversal. Garvin gets out and gets 2 more points. He's up 10-1. Tyler Garvin, the favorite in this bout, is just demonstrating why he is the favorite. Looking, though, for the pin to benefit his team. So I have some unofficial scores. I'll try to get them to you here as we progress for the team standings. There you see Seth Garvin, closer to you, the head coach. Sorry for that interference there. Seth Garvin, the head coach of the Rising Sun Tigers. Seth, the uncle of Tyler Garvin. Tyler up now 12-2. As Bowers does get an escape. Tyler Garvin in complete control, looking for the pin. 40 seconds left. Unable to get the pin. He does get 3 points though, does Garvin. He's up now 15-2. All Tyler Garvin. Coming down, 15 seconds left in this second period. Inside 10 seconds. 3 seconds, 2. And that will end this second period with Tyler Garvin up by a commanding 15-2 margin. Any wrestler can tell you the one thing you don't want to do, and that is to get careless and get yourself pinned. You've got that big lead. Now, do you sort of stay on that lead, or do you look for the pin? Well, that answers the question. Tyler Garvin takes him down and gets the pin, 19-2. Actually, yeah, that's a decision, 19-2. Technical fall for Tyler Garvin as he wins it by 19-2 in the 106-pound classification. So your champion in 2022 in the Uckback Wrestling Tournament, it is Tyler Garvin from Cecil County. Great job by Tyler, I should say. Coming in second place, Kane Bowers from C. Milton Wright. They're wrestling, as it turns out, in the other two mats adjacent to us for the second and third place finishers, or actually third and fourth place finishers. This match will be Demetrius Gorgilanis from C. Milton Wright and Desandro McTagg from Rising Sun. So Rising Sun gets its second entry into the finals. See if I can make heads nor tails of the scores. We were just handed these, so I'm really not able to give you where the team standings are, but we'll try to get those for you later on. So it's Rising Sun versus C. Milton Wright. Same combination we had in that 106 bout. This time it's Demetrius Gorgilanis from C. Milton Wright and Desandro McTigg from Rising Sun. Same color scheme. Gorgilanis in the light blue and black. Rising Sun's Desandro McTigg in the black and the orange. It's a 2-0 lead so far for Gorgilanis. 113-pound classification. Gorgilanis up by 2-0. And a fall is performed, the win by Gorgilanis, as he gets a fall at 1:30 left in the second period, I should say in the first period. So the winner is Demetrius Gorgilanis from C. Milton Wright in a very quick pin, 30 seconds into that first round of the first period. So C. Milton Wright gets a pin in that second bout. That was a quick one. 30 seconds in control all the way was Gorgilanis, able to pin McTigg. Here comes the replay that you'll see, and you'll see how Gorgilanis was able to maneuver McTigg into the pin, and it was just a very quick one. Referee's right on the spot. Here you'll see it. Getting those shoulders pinned to the mat. Referee looking closely and says, yep, that is it. You got him. 30 seconds, the pin is occurring. So now we'll go to the 120-pound classification. Cruz Cespedes from North Hartford versus Logan Barkey of Hartford Tech. So we have Garvin, the winner, at 106. Gorgilanis, the winner, at 113. Cruz Cespedes from North Hartford, Logan Barkey from Hartford Tech. Again, the first all-Hartford final. You see the wrestling going on to the side there. Those are for the third and the consolation, if you will. Happy to have you here at Edgewood High School. It is the 2022 Uckback Wrestling Championships, Upper Chesapeake Bay Athletic Conference. 5 teams from Cecil County, 10 teams from Hartford County. That's the 15 teams that make up the Uckback. Uckback League started, gosh, maybe 20, 25 years ago coming up now. The idea of combining the two, Hartford and Cecil, making transportation a lot more sane, if you will, not having to go to Western Maryland or the Eastern Shore to find opponents. This year, even swimming that we did last week, swimming now has 4 teams from Cecil County. Lacrosse, which originally was all Hartford County, now combines Cecil and Hartford. I think boys volleyball may be the only sport, just thinking quickly, that we don't have teams from Cecil County involved. Cheerleading we do, and baseball, softball, of course, and all the other sports. We have both Cecil and Harford County teams involved. The delay here is while the consolation matches in the 113 classification are going on to the left and to the right mats, the center mat where the finals will occur. And we'll come right back with you in just a moment as we'll bring you the 120-pound classification. Hang with us here. We're back with you, and you see the awards being presented by the athletic director from Edgewood High School, Sarah Friedman, along with the county's athletic director, Deb Bossler. And there you see Tyler Garvin of Rising Sun getting the championship ribbon and medal put around his neck. And there you see finishers 1 through 6. Congratulations to Tyler Garvin. Also the second place winner, Kane Bowers. Proud Mr. Tyler Garvin as well, he should be. Again, a sophomore now, winning at the 106. We mentioned his dad's the 1996 state champion. And his uncle, of course, who's a great wrestler also for both Rising Sun and Perryville, as I understand it. We're coming up now to the 120-pound battle. This has to be a tough time for the wrestlers. They're all keyed up to begin the battle, and now they've got to wait a bit, and that's what's happening. Cruz Cespedes is going to be in the green. It's a little hard to distinguish because they're both dark in terms of their uniform colors. Cruz Cespedes from North Harford. Cruz Cespedes from North Harford is the second place or challenger, and also challenging for first place, and Logan Barkey from Harford Tech. 120-pound classification. Logan dressed in the, I guess it's black with gold. Yeah, looks like black. Yeah, the colors of Harford Technical High School. Cruz Cespedes from North Harford, you see, trying to stay loose, walking around, trying to keep the mind steady. And there you see Logan Barkey of Harford Tech. And I can only imagine, having not wrestled in my career, not in an official sort of a way, the nerves that have to be going on in their minds. There you see the North Harford coaching staff, and it's probably even worse for them because they're hoping for their team to be successful, but there's nothing at all they can do about it. They've done all the training they can do, or they can yell a few instructions, but at this point it's up to their wrestler, in this case Cruz Cespedes. Can remind you that these wrestlers didn't get to wrestle last year because of the pandemic. There was no winter sports in Harford County, no basketball, no swimming, no wrestling. And so they missed their junior year if they're seniors. In the case of our winner, Tyler Garvin, as a sophomore back in 106, he did not get to wrestle at all last year as a freshman. So this is in many ways his freshman year. Now we're just about ready to go. 3 2-minute periods unless there is a technical fall or a forfeit or a pin. So again, they start up. Cespedes in the green. Barkey from Harford Tech in the black. Looking for the takedown, obviously. Staying in play, and now they're out of play. Just about 24 seconds into this first period. Kind of feeling each other out here, if you will, trying to look for an opening. Shooting, unable to get the takedown, was Cespedes from North Harford. Still no points. Those whistles you hear are the matches going on the left and right mats, the consolation matches. Oh, nice takedown. That's Cespedes. Cespedes gets the first 2 points. 1 minute left in the first period. Now Barkey's looking to try to get an escape. Cespedes maintains control. 40 seconds left in the first period. Barkey gets away, yep. Barkey gets a point. 2-1. No advantage either wrestler at this point. 20 seconds left in the first period. Out of play. Out of bounds, I should say. Still 2-1. Cespedes got that first takedown. Barkey got the escape. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. Down to 2, down to 1. And that's the end of the first period. That's the way we'll stand at 2-1. We had a technical fall in the first match and a pin in the second match. So this is, at this point, the most competitive of the 3 matches we've seen so far. Cespedes on the top. Barkey looking to escape. 120-pound classification. Our third match of the day. Cespedes looking to get that advantage. Barkey in some trouble here. He's trying to stay off the mat with his shoulders, of course, and that's where the pin comes in. No points awarded yet. Minute 20 left in the second period. Barkey looks to escape. He can't do it. Good takedown by Cespedes. Out of bounds they go. 1:10 left in the second period. That 2-1 lead maintained by Cespedes. He got the takedown early. Barkey got an escape. That's where we are, 2-1. Hartford Tech coaches, you may hear them shouting instructions to their wrestler, Logan Barkey. Inside a minute left in the second period. 2-1 remains the lead. North Hartford against Hartford Tech. 40 seconds. At this point, it doesn't look like Barkey's able to get out. Looking for the take now, looking to try to get him on his back. 30 seconds left in this second period. Of course, Cespedes could ride out this period and remain up 2-1, but he's looking to score big points. Cruz Cespedes from North Hartford. There it looks like, no, the referee says no points. 5 seconds. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is the end of the second period. We remain 2-1, so it was 2-1 after one period, no score in the second period. It remains 2-1. We go now to the third period. Cespedes on top. Check it, no, it is Barkey on top. Cespedes looking to escape to get a point, and he does. He's up 3-1. Now Barkey needs a takedown. 15 seconds into the final period. Very competitive, close match between these two finalists. Out of play they go, out of bounds. Minute 29 left in the match. This is our third and final period. The 3-1 lead for Cespedes. He led 2-1 after 1. He remained that after 2, and now it is 3-1. Looking, take it down. No points. Almost. Looked like Barkey might be able to score, but Cespedes did a great job of avoiding that takedown. Still 3-1 with 1:09 left. This match coming right down to the end. Looking for the championship of the 120-pound classification. There's the shoot on the takedown. Did he get him? I'm not sure. Let's see. No call. Yes! Cespedes is able to get the 2 points. Actually, yeah, 2 points. He's up now 5-1. Looking for the pin if he can get it. Looking for the pin. No points given on this particular move. 5-1. 28 seconds. Barkey needs to escape and score here. Cespedes actually obviously looking for more points. Out of bounds they are. 17 seconds left. 5-1, the big lead for Cespedes. Cespedes will be on top. All he needs to do is ride it out for the win. "12 seconds. Now down to 10, inside 10. 1 point. It's 5-2. And that's the end of the match. Barkey does get the escape. He closes it to 5-2, but in a regular decision, the winner is Cespedes, Cruz Cespedes from North Hartford. So he wins by a 5-2 regular decision. Nice final there, our first really competitive final we've seen out of the three.
Ladies and gentlemen, director attention back to the head table in the 113-pound weight class.
Now it looks like we're going to have, yes, the awards for the 113-pound winners. Matherly from Aberdeen is in 6th place. Zayden Tablon from Hartford Tech is in 5th place.
Your 4th place finisher, Jonathan Booker of Edgewood.
Jonathan Booker out of Edgewood, the home team, ends up getting 4th place.
3rd place finisher, Mason Boyd of Northeast.
Mason Boyd is 3rd place from Northeast. The bronze medal.
The 2nd place finisher, Desiderio McTagg.
Desiderio McTagg out of Rising Sun. Desiderio stepping up and getting his silver medal. Demetrios Gorgiulianis from C. Milton Wright High School, the champion here in 2022 at the 113-pound weight class. Recall, he's the young man who got the pin in 30 seconds. And there he is, champion. It's going to be a proud moment for parents and a proud moment for the coaches and the team. Good job there by Demetrios Gorgiulianis. 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 Now we're just about ready to move on to the 126-pound weight class. It'll be Chase Rondon from Bull Manor, Bohemia Manor Eagles, and Manny Lucas from Bel Air, the Bel Air High School Bobcats. They will be the finalists here coming up in the 126-pound classification.
That's right, it's always been on Sundays, right?
Hartford County versus Cecil County. The Bohemia Manor Eagles from Chesapeake City down on the eastern shore. Here you see the Bull Manor Wrestling logo.
126-pound weight class, 5th place match. Liam Logan of Evergreen takes on Nikolai Sherbak of Harvard Tech. In the 3rd place match,
Logan and Sherbak will be in the 5th place match. In the 3rd place match, Liam Peterson and Devin Sweeney. Peterson of Aberdeen and Sweeney of C. Milton Wright. But our final here, Chase Rondon out of Bull Manor against Manny Lucas of Bel Air. Bel Air wrestler in the blue bottoms with the white at the top and the red trim. That's Manny Lucas. Chase Rondon from Bull Manor in the blue and red. Actually black and red. 3 2-minute periods, again, unless there's a fall or a technical fall or a forfeit or pin. 126-pound classification. Chase Rondon, Bow Manor, Manny Lucas of Bel Air. No points. Minute 34 left. No points yet. Got 40 seconds into the match. Clock continuing to run with about a minute and 10 left in the first period. It looks like, yeah, 2 points is going to be awarded for the Bow Manor wrestler, Chase Rondon. So it's Rondon who goes up now by 2 points, 2-0. 59 seconds, just inside a minute left in the first period. It'll be Lucas on the bottom, Rondon on the top. Rondon with that 2-point lead. Lucas trying to bolt out of that to get an escape, to get a point, but Rondon remains in control. Inside 50 seconds left in the first. Lucas struggling, trying to get out of that to see if he can get a point on the escape. Both wrestlers have to be totally out of the circle to be declared out of bounds, and that's what the referees say. Looks like we have 32 seconds left here in this first period. Again, Lucas trying to escape, down by 2 points. Championship at stake in the 126-pound classification here at Edgewood High School in the Yuckback Wrestling Finals. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 4. Looks like that's how we'll end. Yep, we will end the first period at 2-0. The lead for Rondon. Chase Rondon out of Bow Manor. Referee flips the green and red card. Looks like the option is going to be taken where Bel Air will start on the bottom. That's Manny Lucas. Rondon, nope, they're going to say they're going to start both standing up. 2-0. Rondon with the lead. Battling each other, just feeling each other out to see what the next move will be. Great thing about wrestling is it's one-on-one, man-on-man. No teammates out there, it's just you and your opponent. 6 minutes of wrestling if you go the full length. Attempted takedown, let's see, are they going to give points? Rondon right now looks like he has the advantage. No advantage yet. Nope, still, referees say nope. Now they do give the points to Rondon. Rondon up 4-1. They do get the escape. The escape goes to Lucas. And now another escape by Lucas, so it's 4-2. With a minute left in the second period. 2 takedowns by Rondon, 2 escapes by Lucas. Inside 50 seconds left in the second period. Good to see and hear fans here, a limited number of fans. Each wrestler is allowed to bring in a certain number of people. Pandemic, as of February the 1st, they're allowing fans in the stands in the Harford County schools, but a limited number. Masks still mandatory for all the spectators. Inside 20 seconds. No points there. Inside 10 now. Second period winding down. Looks like we'll go to the third period with a 4-2 lead for Rondon. Nope. Just no points scored. That was after the whistle had blown. You notice the young man comes out with a towel and sort of hits the referee in the back just to let him know that it's over, because the referee has to be watching the action and not the clock. 4-2 is the score. Chase Rondon from Beau Manor in the lead over Manny Lucas of Bel Air. There you see the Bel Air coach. Craig Reddish, the head coach on the far side, you saw momentarily. Craig Reddish, the athletic director at Bel Air. In the third period, a 4-2 lead for Rondon from Beau Manor, Cecil County. Minute 40 left. Lucas needs a takedown to tie this match up. Another close match. We had two runaways, a pin and a technical fall in the first two. Last match a close one at 5-2. Now we're in the 126-pound classification. Another close one. Rondon has had the lead from the beginning. He was up 2-0 after one. It was 4-2 after two periods, and we're at that same point. Inside a minute left in this match. Lucas looking for a takedown to try to tie it up. He shoots, looking for the legs. Advantage? Yes, Rondon gets 2 more points. He's up 6-2. Now with just 30 seconds, it's incumbent upon Lucas to do something big, like get a pin. He escapes. 6-3. He's got all 3 of his points, does Lucas, on escapes in this match. Down by 3 points with just 20 seconds, and now inside 20 left. Looking to do something big here. Inside 10 seconds. Rondon looking to sort of string this out if he can. No, he dives and looks like he's going to try for a takedown. He does get 2 points. And there's the match. 8-3 is going to be the final score. And a nice little flip done by Chase Rondon. Sort of a celebratory flip, if you will. So Rondon is the winner at the 126-pound classification. Second place is Manny Lucas out of Bel Air. Good match there. Good job by Rondon. He had the lead in the beginning, maintained that lead, and built it in the second and then in the third period. He was up 2-0, then up 4-2, and wins it by 8-3. I think we'll be giving the 120-pound. Yep, here comes the 120-pound winners. Matt Oliver out of Edgewood is going to get 6th place. Gets the handshake from Deb Bossler. Jonathan Horn from Rising Sun gets 5th place. Joshua Allen out of Beau Manor from Cecil County gets 4th place. Mitchell Nguyen of C. Milton Wright will get 3rd place. And in the match you just saw, Logan Barkey will get 2nd place. There's Cruz Cespedes out of North Hartford getting 1st place, winning that 5-2 match that you saw, our most competitive match so far among the 4 matches we've seen. Getting ready now for the 132-pound battle, and there you see the photo opportunity. Cruz Cespedes out of North Hartford, the first Hawk winner tonight. Actually, it's this afternoon, a nice afternoon in Edgewood. Bit chilly outside, but it's nice inside. Great to see the fans. Normally the stands would be packed, but because of the limited number of spectators allowed in the pandemic, just good to see fans in the stands. Getting ready for the 132-pound battle, it's going to be Gavin McDowell out of Bel Air and Joshua Strong from C. Milton Wright. They are the finalists in the 132-pound class. Mark Grasher from Northeast and Aiden Boyd out of Havre de Grace will be wrestling for 5th place. Wrestling for 3rd place, Chase Lineberry of Aberdeen and Kyler Brown of Perryville. They'll be wrestling in the mats to our left and to our right. There you see some of the fans in the stands. Whole weekend of wrestling started on Friday night with the consolations, or preliminaries actually, and then the consolations this morning. Now the championships here on Saturday afternoon. Our last event of the 2022 season for Harford TV, our last Harford Showcase event. Happy you could join us.
And on mat 2, your championship match, Gavin McDowell of Bel Air versus Joshua Strong of C. Milton Wright.
Joshua Strong from C. Milton Wright and Gavin McDowell, Bel Air. C. Milton Wright wrestler you'll recognize in the powder blue, light blue. We used to call it Carolina blue. Now it's called C. Milton Light blue against Gavin McLeod, or Gavin McDowell, I should say, from Bel Air. Bel Air in the dark blue with the white top and the red trim. Handshake, and we're ready to start. McDowell in the white top and Strong in the black top. C. Milton Wright versus Bel Air. Again, we talk about rivalries, and this certainly is one. Bel Air and C. Milton Wright. C. Milton Wright born in 1980, taking over some of the Bel Air attendance area. Falston, of course, born 3 years before that in 1977. Then Patterson Mill came into being in 2005, so Bel Air has spawned those 3 schools. Go back far enough, Edgewood in 1954 spawned out of Bel Air. Original schools, Bel Air and North Harford. Aberdeen and Havre de Grace. Joppatown born in 1973 out of Edgewood. Little history lesson there for you for the Harford County school system. Inside a minute left here in the first period. Both wrestlers sort of feeling each other out. Just no major moves so far. In the 132-pound classification. 38 seconds and counting left in the first. Inside 20. Neither wrestler has really made a major move yet in this particular bout. Here comes the young man with the towel. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and no, that's not a takedown. And so we end the first period in a nothing stalemate. Craig Reddish wrestles out to, or yells out to his wrestler and says, hey, you know, let's do the escape. Make it a quick one. You want to pick up that 1 point. McDowell on top. Check it, actually Strong on top. McDowell looking for the escape.
Can we get the 126-pound place finishers to the head table, please? 126-pound place winners to the head table, please.
Very competitive match. Not a lot of scoring, obviously, with no score at all on the board. Neither wrestler has been able to take advantage of the other. Coming up inside a minute 30 left in the second. McDowell on the bottom, unable to escape. At this point, it looks like Strong content to just ride it out, or actually unable to make a move. Strategy being a big part of this, obviously. You want to go into that third period tied or ahead if you can. Strong looking to try to turn McDowell if he can. Unable to do so. Inside a minute in the second. Still no score.
45.
Inside 45 seconds left. Referees at some point could call a stall here and restart the match, but so far they see both wrestlers working. 30 seconds. See Milton Wright coaches exhorting their wrestler to work with 15 seconds left. It looks like McDowell is content to ride this out and enter the last period. 5 seconds left. And that is going to be the end of the second period. We have a nothing battle. Now it all comes down to the third period. Both wrestlers will be standing up. Nope. The C. Milton Wright wrestler, pardon me, Joshua Strong says, I will have the option and I will take down. Now let's see. The officials say, no, we're going to have you stand up. You're going to wrestle from a standing position. So now which wrestler can take the other one down would take the advantage. Inside the 2-minute mark left in the match. Third period, no score, 0-0. Gavin McDowell from Bel Air has the white top. Joshua Strong from C. Milton Wright, the black top. Coming up on a minute 30. So no great movement on either wrestler's part. It's all going to come down to who can take who down. Coming up on the 1-minute mark, about a minute 10 and counting left in this match. Now let's see. No, neither wrestler able to get an advantage. We're inside a minute. Now you see the pace picking up as they go out of bounds. 52 seconds left in the match, and now it seems that both wrestlers were sort of saving that energy up, and now they're letting it all out. You can hear the fans into it now, exhorting each wrestler to try to make a move to win this match. It is a 1-0 lead now. The escape is given to Strong, so Strong has that 1-0 lead. So it is 1-0. Strong with a 1-0 lead. 20 seconds. Strong up by 1 point at 1-0. Inside, now it's inside 15. The clock stops at 14 seconds. McDowell needs a move here. 10 seconds. McDowell down 1-0. Glances at the clock, looking to try to take him down. Nope. It looks like 2 points is going to be awarded to the C. Milton Wright wrestler. That's Joshua Strong, and indeed Joshua Strong is able to counteract the move made by Gavin McDowell, and he's going to win it by 3-0. There you see the proud winner. A lot of action there in that last period as Joshua Strong wins in the 132-pound classification. 0-0 all the way into the final period. It was 1-0 Strong, and then taking a chance, McDowell tried to get the takedown. Instead, Strong was able to take him down. And so the final 3-0. Strong is the champion at 132 pounds. Another exciting match. We've had now 3 close matches after the first 2 matches were sort of runaways. One a technical foul, the other a technical fall, I should say. The other a pin in 30 seconds. Getting ready for the 126-pound awards.
Third place match results. From Maryville, Kyle Brown wins the decision over Jason Lineberry.
My partner has arrived. Brent Slutsky, so good to see you. How's the traffic out there? Brent's going to get his headset on and we'll be all set to go. Brent, we're doing the 126-pound winners. Liam Logan out of Haverty Grace. You're live there, buddy. Brent Slutsky, welcome.
Hi, how you doing, Don?
Good to see you. So in fourth place, in fifth place, I should say, Nikolai Sherback from Hartford Tech. Devin Sweeney out of C. Milton Wright is in fourth place. There's Liam Peterson out of Aberdeen. He wins the bronze medal. Stepping up on the podium and getting the medal around his neck. And here's our second place finisher out of Bel Air High School, Manny Lucas. Chase Rondone out of Bow Manor is the winner in the 126-pound battle. Brent, we had two very one-sided matches to begin with. In the 106-pound match, it was a technical fall by Garvin out of Rising Sun. Guglianis won the second match, and that was by a pin in 30 seconds. Last three matches have been really close. Cespedes winning 5-2, Rondone winning 8-3, and we just saw Strong winning by 3-0. So now up to the 138-pound match. Brent, welcome.
Well, hey, Don, and everyone, thanks for having me here today. I apologize for being a little bit late to the broadcast. I guess we got a little bit earlier start than I expected.
They did. They started around 1:30, a little bit ahead of what we thought was going to be a 2 o'clock start, but you know, we're here and we're happy to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, who do we have up here?
We have Chris Nice from Bel Air and Quincy Gash from Hartford Tech.
Okay.
Bel Air, of course, we identify. It's got the blue on the bottom and the white top, and Hartford Tech is all black with a little bit of gold.
Well, I see they're into a little bit of hand fighting and positioning right off the bat here.
We Brent, that last match, they went the first 2 periods feeling each other out and finally made a move in the 3rd period.
Oh, there's a single leg switched off to a double.
Still no points awarded.
No points awarded yet. His hips are pretty low. Let's see what happens here. No. It's still fighting for position.
Still no points.
Still no points. They may get to a point here where they'll stalemate them, but not yet.
We haven't seen a stalemate called yet. No points.
Still no possession. Getting close, so if he wraps this, he's going to get 2. Yep,
yeah, he
there
does.
we go.
Yeah, the he being Quincy Gash of Hartford Tech gets the 2-point lead. So Gash is up 2-0. Inside a minute now left in the first. Gash sort of had his patience there, Brent, and then he finally made the move.
Yeah, it was they were both fighting for position there, hip position, and Gash was able to get control there behind them.
Now explain, folks, it looks like they're out of bounds, but there's still legs in bounds, so you've got to be totally out?
There's still enough in bounds to stay in, but they'll probably get out of bounds here shortly. And
so the referee has a decision to make as to what really is out of bounds?
Well, half of they have to be a little bit more than half out.
Both wrestlers.
And when they see that it's time to go in, they're going to put them into the center.
2-0 the lead for Gash. 17 seconds left in the first.
And the main thing is we want to keep them wrestling the whole time, so you don't want to have them stalled out anywhere.
So Nice will be on the bottom and Gash on the top. Nice obviously wants to escape here in the last 17 seconds.
He does. He got ankle control there. Nash is working on trying to break him down.
6 seconds. Nice looking to maintain possession here.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to break his grip. Yep.
And that's it. Yeah, 2-0 is the lead as we go to the second period. Nice job there by Gash to be able to maintain. Looked like Nice was almost going to be able to escape.
He was very close. He cut it right to the edge there. Another second, he might have gotten his one.
It looks like, I don't know whether Gash has a problem or not. Yeah, they're going to say, go consult the coaches. He looks like he's got a problem with his nose perhaps, or got hit maybe just above the eye. You see the Hartford Tech coaches.
Contact lens. Okay.
We're told it's a contact lens that popped out. So,
Now, how are we on the team score, Don?
well, I
How's
don't
it-
know. You know, they gave us the score here, and I'll give you the sheet. We arrived a little bit late as well because of some traffic issues.
It looks like Bel Air's in the lead and Hartford Tech second with C. Milton third. Am I reading that correct?
How are you seeing that? You have great eyes.
I have contacts in.
Ah. Or did they just have them, is that alphabetically the way they have them listed?
No, they usually position it by team score. So
Yeah.
going into the finals, it looks to be our 3 top teams.
Very good. Bel Air, Hartford Tech, and C. Milton Wright, 1,
There
2,
we go.
3.
We got them.
Ah, thank you.
Looks like close between Bel Air and Tech. So this
Yeah.
is a big bout right here.
219.5 and 219. I don't know if that's updated or not. Do you know, Brett, whether they've updated after the first 4 matches?
Probably not updated yet for the matches that have been going on so far in the finals, but they usually try to keep those updated pretty close as we go.
219.5 to 219. C. Milton Wright with a 5/10 of a lead over Hartford Tech. 2-1, the escape there by Nice. So now it's 2-1. Gash's lead cut in half. 138-pound weight class. Brent, we have the consolation matches, or the 5th place and the 3rd place matches going on simultaneously on the 2 mats left and right. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a different format than we've seen in years past.
Yeah.
It keeps matches rolling and makes things go quicker.
It surely does. Plus the scores can change rapidly. Boy, this is a stalemate right here. One guy doing a headstand, the other got him by the ankles.
Not great position.
Why
you're-
either one, huh?
No, I'd say, is it Nash from Hartford Tech there?
Yeah,
He's-
Gash, uh-huh.
Yeah, Gash has got a little bit better. I'd rather be in his spot than our Bel Air wrestlers at this point.
No points awarded yet,
Yep,
but now
2.
they have.
Yep.
Now it's 4-1 as Gash gets the 2 points. Brent, we had a technical fall where the Garvin young man, Tyler Garvin,
He's got him pulled back here.
from
He's trying to
Rising
get
Sun.
some tilt points, and almost got a few.
in that first match at 19-5, 19-2 technical foul, technical fall, I should say, by Rising Sun. And then a 30-second pin in the second match. So we had 2 really one-sided matches to begin with. Since then, it's been very close. 20 seconds left.
Well, in the finals, you really expect them to be most of the time a closer bout.
Yeah.
Unless there's a real big discrepancy between them.
Yeah.
And this looks like, who's our Bel Air wrestler's name here again?
Yeah, the Bel Air wrestler is Nice, Chris Nice.
Chris Nice looked like he was about to reverse there.
Yeah, he's got 2 points. He's down now 4-3. And that is the end of that second period. So Nice is able to score 2 points.
Yeah, that was a key too. He almost gave him back, but he was able to hold on.
So now the final period coming, and now it's all down to these last 2 minutes. So you're down. Gash is up by a point, but down. Now, what do you want to do if you're Gash? What are you going to try to do? Escape?
Escape or switch. You got to just keep wrestling. You don't want to give up any back points. If you're Nice, you're trying to get even just a little tilt, give you 2 back points, and you've got the match. So you got to wrestle the whole time here.
Brent, I can't help it. He doesn't want to be nice, right?
There you go.
Sorry about that. Sorry, Chris. No, Chris is now.
He's got the leg right in. He's looking to work it looks like a power half.
Chris Nice.
Chris Nice, yes.
Very, very close. 4-3.
Ooh, that's tight. He's getting close. He's not quite there yet. Nice is really working it. I can tell you from leg wrestling position that is exhausting when you're on bottom. You're straining to get out of that.
Gash with a 1-point lead now, coming up on the 1-minute mark.
Now, unfortunately, if you're Chris Nice, you've got to get points. So
yeah, you're down by a point. You're out.
You've got 53 seconds left to make something happen. Now, sometimes wrestlers will let him up, try to get a takedown.
So
it looks like Reddish
go down by
is
2 points.
indicating that he wants him to do that if he can't turn him here.
Okay. So let him up would give Gash a 2-point lead.
He's going to try to turn him quick, but I think after that he's going to then release him and try to get a takedown or to get
Boy,
back
what
in
strategy to go down by 2 points with the chance of actually getting 2 or 3 back. 39 seconds and counting left in this match. Down by a point is Chris Nice.
Yeah, he's going to need to make something happen here. He's close. Good job by Nash of avoiding giving up those back points.
Quincy Gash has really done a very strategic wrestling match.
Close to being in a cradle, but not. Now Nash is in a good shape, and Nice is in trouble here.
10
He's
seconds.
in a lot of trouble here.
10 seconds. Points awarded. Could be a pin. 8 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Either way, he's got this wrapped up,
Yeah.
as long as he doesn't give up anything significant.
That's the end of it. 6-3 is the score. Now it's 9-3. 9-3 is the final score as Gash leads from the beginning to the end, winning it by 9-3 in the 138. But give a lot of credit to Chris Nice. He really put it all on the line out there, just not able to turn him over.
He did. He went for it. He went a little too far with the roll and got caught toward the end, but he was trying to get those back points.
Yep.
He needed to get back in it, so he took a chance.
So the winner there in the 138-pound classification is Quincy Gash out of Hartford Tech. And again, as you said, we have Bel Air up by 0.5 of a point, at least when that match started or when the final started.
That puts Hartford Tech in the lead if our numbers are correct.
Yeah, exactly. So Gash is the winner at 138.
And we have another Bel Air wrestler here.
We'll do the 132-pound winners first at the podium. So we'll have the 6th place winner through the 1st place winner. Winner, of course, is Strong, Joshua Strong out of C. Milton Wright, waiting for that podium to clear. It's so good to see fans in the stands. For all year, we haven't had fans in the stands till February the 1st, and now we're seeing a limited number.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple of the coaches earlier, and it's a tough sport to deal with COVID with, and certainly being allowed to have fans back is great, even in the limited capacities that we've been able to have them.
There you see the winners. Aiden Boyd from Haverty Grace is in 5th place. Mark Grasher from Northeast was the 6th place winner. Chase Lineberry out of Aberdeen, he will finish 4th. It's important because they all get points, don't they, Brent?
Absolutely.
Kyler Brown out of Perryville is going to be the...
And obviously all these kids, they've worked hard all season. If you can be in the top 6, you're going to be proud of that. You've worked hard.
There's Gavin McDowell from Bel Air, the 2nd place winner. Kev Bossler putting the silver medal around his neck. And now winning the gold, it's Joshua Strong out of C. Milton Wright.
Well, and C. Milton's got a quality squad this year, and certainly they have been in the top 3. So it looks like they're going to have a few more points there.
There you see the proud winner from C. Milton Wright, Joshua Strong. A Kodak moment. See, young people don't know what Kodak moment is now, do they?
They don't. I hate to see them have to take these photos in mask.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. It's tough.
They were just on the mat without them, so
yeah.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, yeah, it's
we got
tough.
to do what we do.
You do. Now we go to 145. It's Graydon Hughes of Bel Air against Tristan DeVoe of North Hartford. Bel Air in the blue with the white, and of course North Hartford in the familiar gold and green. Brent, as you go up in weight class, you get to see a lot more power and strength.
Well, and these guys still have a lot of speed, so there was a nice takedown for 2 points there from
Break it down, Tristan.
Yeah, for the North Hartford wrestler.
Yep.
For Tristan DeVoe. So DeVoe takes the 2-point lead. Yeah, you're right. Now you're starting to see power and strength. Earlier on it's mostly, quickness. Now you see the quickness as long with the strength.
Yep, power and speed at these middle weights. And as we get heavier, it tends to be more power and a little bit less speed.
No points awarded yet.
This is Tristan DeVoe and
yeah, Tristan DeVoe and Graydon Hughes.
Graydon Hughes, okay.
From Bel Air. Coming up on the 1-minute mark.
Flatten him out, Tristan.
Tristan DeVoe, North Hartford on the top. Graydon Hughes.
There's a stand up there. Tristan's going to try to bring him down. Brought him down under control, which is good.
Yeah, great power.
Well, the key there is not to slam him down too hard, you know. So he did a nice job of controlling him and controlling him down to the mat. There's one
escape.
there.
Yeah, 2-1.
Take it down, Tristan.
Hughes comes back, gets the 1 point. There you see Craig Reddish.
Your shot.
There's 30 seconds here, so there's time for a takedown by one of these two.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Hips up. 10 seconds.
10 seconds left in the first. 2-1 lead.
Get off your hips.
2-run lead for Tristan DeVoe.
Called a stalemate there.
4 seconds left as the clock stops with just 4 seconds left in the first.
And now it's pretty short time in order to get anything to happen.
And that is the way the first period will end with a 2-1 score. The lead by North Harbor's Tristan DeVoe.
Stay aggressive. Let's go. Good job.
Craig Reddish, who wrestled at Bel Air, who's now the athletic director and the wrestling coach. Brent, you know how that is to be able to coach and teach at your alma mater. That has to be tough. Tough and fun.
You know, he's been a great coach for a long time there, and North Hartford has a slew of coaches there, including one of my friends, Tim Rickey, who helps out with their program, and he's been doing that for years there too. You find that there's a lot of former wrestlers, coaches that come back to help their programs, and,
Yeah.
Chase it.
and a lot of family involved as well.
Chase it. Keep going.
We were talking about the Garvin family. The
Tristan's
father of Garvin, who
kept him
won.
down so far. He looks like he's trying to power half. He doesn't have a leg. That's tough to do. He's in a little trouble here.
Up.
Looks like he's going to give up one.
There you go. Get back.
2-1 is the
If
score
not
still.
two, there's a lot of hip position there. Now that was all hips. But he's got him pretty tight now. He's in trouble.
There's their pin at 1:09 of the second period. The pin by Tristan DeVoe. Boy, good job by DeVoe, huh?
Good job, hip position, power, and when it counted, he caught him there.
So 51 seconds into the second period, it is Tristan DeVoe who gets the pin. Friend, I was mentioning Tyler Garvin, who won at 106. His dad won the 1996 state championship, and so now he's helping to coach his son. Here's the replay you'll see. Explain how he was able to get that pin.
Well, he had good position here. But then he was in trouble, and then he came through. Basically, it's all hips. Our gentleman there from Bel Air, what was his name? Hughes, tried to roll him.
Greg Hughes.
And Tristan then followed through. And it's one of those things that's really tough to judge. You get caught under.
Yeah.
If you don't hold that position, you can be rolled through, and that's what happened to Hughes. So Tristan did a nice job.
Yep. Tristan DeVoe, the North Hartford wrestler, giving that familiar arms up. I won. Hey, what a memory, huh?
Absolutely.
To be able to win the UCBAC.
Absolutely.
And of course now they'll move on to regions and to states as well.
Absolutely. I know that they've done some redistricting in some of those regions in this year, and I know that's going to be tough for a lot of our guys coming out of the UCBACs. So we'll see how that goes. And they're not taking as many from the regionals to the states, so it's really going to be a tough run for them.
Okay.
They have to really place first or second in the region, most of the kids, and we'll see how that goes, but it's going to be a tough one.
Is that because of the pandemic, or?
I'm not sure what the reasoning is for that. I'm going to do some more research into it, but certainly, I think the pandemic has had an effect on how we're running all of these tournaments, and some of it's state politics.
I'm sorry, Brent.
as well.
You see Tristan DeVoe there with some of his family celebrating.
Oh, they've got to be excited. He put a lot of hard work into that. It's a long season, and congratulations goes out to the DeVoe family.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break here. We'll be coming back very shortly. Don't go away. It is the 2022 UCBAC Championships from Edgewood High School. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back. We're doing the winners of the 145-pound weight class. Sixth place, Miles Bannister from Bow Manor, Joey Lobianco from Seamilton Wright. Then Wesley Outlaw and Michael Kelly in third and fourth. And as it turns out, we're also doing, we're doing the 138. I apologize. Yeah, they were doing 138. So that is Quincy Gash from Harvard Tech is the winner. Chris Nice in second place. Brody Zombrano from C. Milton Wright. Donald Blackman from North Harvard. Thomas Waters from Bow Manor. And Zach Alphab from Patterson Mill. They are the third through sixth place winners.
There they are, and there's something to definitely be happy about.
Yep. And there you see them.
It's always nice to be on the podium
Yes.
in any of those spots.
Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 152 class, and this will be
Kevin
Mendez
Mendez
from
and,
Harper Tech and Daniel
Dan Cross.
from Bel Air.
So this is another one of those bouts we were talking about that has implications in the tournament.
Yeah, you were looking at some of the matches to come with Bel Air up by a 0.5%, 0.5 points over Harvard Tech coming into the day's action. I was talking to Craig Reddish, and he said he really has no idea where he is right now in terms of he's still in the lead.
With so many bouts going on simultaneously, it's really tough. You just you're trying to calculate and really focus on instructing the kids on what to do.
And Brent, you were talking about the regionals different. Craig Reddish, that everybody qualifies this year. That
That's
there's
correct.
He said it's really because of the pandemic, and so it's wide open basically.
Yes, the regionals are going to be wide open this year. Getting into them, and then the downside is getting out of them is going to be tough. You know, I know they've redistricted with some of the Eastern Shore teams, and some of the powerhouse teams that are down there are going to be tough. So I believe they're only taking the top two from regional states this year.
Mendez and Cross from Bel Air. Mendez in the dark uniform. No score here, 42 seconds left in the first period.
Well, and they've both been, you know, sizing each other up, and you see a little bit more of this as you get to the 152-pound weight class. Here, mistakes can be key. They just had a stalling call put on Mendez there from Harvard Tech. Not quite sure why, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They both appear to be hand grabbing and hand fighting, and nobody's really made any dramatic efforts for a takedown.
So if you were a referee, you would have not called it, but you're not a referee today, so unfortunately, we don't get to call it, right?
Well, he hasn't initiated any shots, and I will say
5 seconds.
Cross has made those attempts. So.
There you go. That's probably the reason. 2 seconds, 1 second, and this is going to be the end of the first period, a 0-0 match again. We saw that going at the 132, where it was nothing through 2 periods. Now we're at the 152. Kevin Mendez out of Harvard Tech, Daniel Cross, from Bel Air.
And Dan has chosen to start on the bottom, and that's pretty typical selection when you've got the choice in the second to try to get a point. Typically a quick stand up, try to get one. It's a good position to score from. It's more difficult in general to score from top.
You almost have to let them go to be able to take them down, huh?
Well, it's not about, you know, it depends. If you're a powerful technician on top, you know, where you get a lot of pins, you know, then top is where you want to be.
Yeah.
Or if you're a leg rider and you're throwing legs and beat on them a little bit, it's not so bad. But it's certainly typically easier to score from bottom.
By the way, Craig Reddish told us back in 2020, the last time they wrestled, because there was no wrestling in 2021, Bel Air won the regular season. C. Milton Wright won the tournament.
Well, tournaments and regular season meets are totally different because you have your depth of your team versus a tournament. You don't have to always have as many kids, just have them go further in the tournament. So
you'd really love to win the tournament. If you had a choice of winning one or the other, the tournament champion is the UCBAC champion, declared, you get the trophy.
Absolutely.
Still nothing. 45 seconds left in the second.
He's got to keep control of that leg or he's going to give up one here. I think he's going to give up the one. Now there's time for a takedown.
So Cross gets the one. Daniel Cross is up 1-0 here with 30 seconds left in the second period. Daniel Cross, Kevin Mendez, Harvard Tech, and Bel Air. Again, as Brent and I have been talking, they were so close coming into these final matches here today. 0.5 of a point separating Bel Air and Harvard Tech.
He's in on a double here. Cross is in on a double. And now he has 2. So that was a big period for Cross. He's up 3-0.
Yep. Came into this second period, nothing. He's up 3-0 to Daniel Cross we're talking about.
Now Mendez is going to have to choose. He's probably going to choose bottom, it looks like.
There you see Craig Reddish, the gentleman in the white, the former wrestler at Bel Air, who's been the long-term wrestling coach, now the athletic director. That's a tough job, being athletic director and coach. Whew. And teaching.
Well, he's up to the task.
He can do it. He's a young man. So we're now in the final
Well,
period.
there's one, Mendez. So now
Mendez
it's,
comes back to 1.
yeah, now it's
Down
up
by
to,
2.
He's down by 2. He needs a takedown just to get back in this.
Yep, got plenty of time, minute 45. Well, you're coming down to the finals here of the Uckback Championship. If you're Daniel Cross, can you maintain the lead? What would be
Well,
your strategy, Brent, if you were Cross?
I'd rather be in Cross's position
Yeah.
than in Mendez's.
Yeah.
Always better to be in the lead. But, you know, again, you got to keep wrestling. There's a lot of time left. So, you know, it's here. He's just trying not to give up the takedown.
Yeah.
But also, if he gets the right opportunity, take it and get 2 more. You know, so
2 minutes sounds like a short period of time, but as a wrestler, I'm sure you can testify. It's an eternity.
it starts to feel pretty long at this point in the match.
Uh-oh, there we go.
2. He gave up 2 there.
Yep, so now we're tied at 3-3.
Now he's got to try to get 1. But he's going for a lot more.
Yeah.
He's got 2 there, so now he's up 5.
He's up 5-3, Cross is.
Now at this point, Cross's goal would be to try to really just ride it out if he can.
That was a nice move by Cross, wasn't it?
Unless he's feeling really confident that he can get some back points.
Only 30 seconds left in the match, up by 2 at 5-3. He led 3-0, then led 3-1. It was tied 3-3, and now it's 5-3.
So what he wants to do now, Don, is obviously ride him out for the remaining 30 seconds, but what he really wants to do is if push comes to shove, give him 1 and not give him 2.
Good point. He's got 1 point to give. Ride him as long as he can. If he has to, turn him loose, right?
Turn him loose and don't give up that reversal.
There we go. 25 seconds. Of course, if you're Mendez, you really are struggling. You're trying to score big points. Down to 15.
You only need 2 to get to overtime, so.
Yeah.
But he needs to get out.
He's down to 10.
He's in trouble now. It's tough to get from that position up and out.
If you're Daniel Cross, just hold on. You've got, what, 5 seconds?
Got quality arm control.
2, 1, and that's the match. 5-3, the win for Daniel Cross. Not being a wrestling aficionado, I would call it a tactical win by Daniel Cross. He really wrestled smart, didn't he?
Absolutely. You know, you win by 1 point, you win by 5 points. You know, it's a win is a win in the sport. So the main thing is to, you know, be smart about where you are and be aware. And he did. He wrestled a smart match.
So Daniel Cross is the 152-pound winner. Kevin Mendez from Harper Tech finished second. Again, we talked about how close they were coming into the finals here, the final matches.
Each bout could have tournament consequences for them. Now Bel Air has another wrestler up here.
He does, yeah, and this is going to be Bel Air's Taryn Johnson against Carter Gozinski from C. Milton Wright. Remember, C. Milton Wright was third coming in. We're not sure whether they have enough wrestlers to be able to make up that difference.
Yeah, it didn't appear to me in looking at the remaining bouts that they have enough wrestlers left to make enough of a point surge to take the lead.
Sure.
I really do think this is between Hartford Tech and Bel Air at this point.
Okay, they're talking
Now
about the
we're
third
gonna do the
place winners.
announcements.
I think they will, yeah. It looks like they're gathering around. By the way, I'm going to let you announce this fourth place wrestler for Harvard Tech. His name is Godfred Archiapong.
Archiapong, that sounds
Archiapong?
pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Sounds like you did a
Lucked
nice
out
job
that
with
way, yeah. We had a guy at North Hartford years ago that we couldn't pronounce his last name, so he was just Frankie. You know, and we thought, well, Frankie can't be on every play. He was. Every play, Frankie was in on the play. Okay, now we're doing...
That was 5th place.
Okay, let's see which we're doing.
Wesley from Hartford Tech.
I'm trying to figure out which one we're doing.
Fourth
Yeah, we're
place.
doing 145. Michael Kelly out of Terryville is in 4th place.
And 3rd.
In third, yeah, Michael Wesley Alba was in fourth.
Grady Hughes of Bel Air.
Grady Hughes finished second from the Bobcats, and the young man you saw with the pin a moment ago, 145-pound winner Tristan DeVoe out of North Hartford. And there he is, getting the handshake and bending over to get the gold around his neck.
He has to be happy with his day.
I'm liking that.
And his family as well.
He gets to hold it up high so we all can see it. Very nice. Tristan DeVoe. Now we're going to the Archimbong. I'm proud of our PA announcer. Good job. C. Milton Wright's Carter Kaczynski and Taryn Johnson of Bel Air, first and place winners here. Bel Air, of course, dressed in the dark blue at the bottom. C. Milton Wright in the powder blue. I like being called Carolina blue, but they prefer C. Milton Wright blue.
Is that what they say?
I think it is, yeah. It used to be Carolina blue, now it's C. Milton Wright blue.
It's C. Milton Wright blue. Well,
Yeah,
you
very
know,
good.
I understand that.
I'm old enough to remember when C. Milton Wright was born in 1980 out of Bel Air, and they have become rivals, obviously, from that point forward. Located about, what, 3 miles apart as the crow flies.
Both excellent schools.
Yes, they are. Minute and 20 seconds left in the first period. No score as you see. Carter Kaczynski from C. Milton Wright. Taryn Johnson from Bel Air. 160-pound classification.
It was a decent sprawl and defense there. Let's see if anybody can initiate anything here.
Kaczynski, C. Milton Wright, Johnson, Bel Air. 52 seconds left in the first period, no score.
Let's see if Johnson can initiate anything. So far, most of the action's been initiated by Carter there, C. Milton.
Still no points. Out of bounds. 36 seconds left, first period. Bobcats and Mustangs. Of course, you hear a lot of excitement, Brent, going on both sides. As you said, it's the other two matches going on simultaneously. Sort of divides your attention, almost like a three-ring circus, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm never a big, I'm going to be honest to you, these kids work so hard to get to this point in the season. The finals should be the finals.
It's a good point.
That's just my personal take on it.
And then cards and letters
you
go
reward
directly
these
to
kids
Brent.
and let them have their time in the sun, you know.
Brent Slutsky will take all cards and letters of complaint. No, just kidding. I agree with you. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think the finalists would complain.
No, that's a nice 2 points there by the C. Milton Wright wrestler, Kaczynski. So the first 2 points, right at the end of the period too, he picks up the 2 points. Wow.
He's been initiating a lot of the action, so so far that's what I'm seeing anyway.
160-pound classification.
And he takes the bottom position.
So again, his strategy up by 2-0.
Yeah, he wants to accumulate points, and most of your wrestlers, that given the position and given the choice, they're gonna take either their feet if they think they can get a takedown, or they're gonna take bottom. And he took one. He's gonna get a point for 2 points for a reversal. He's gonna get 1 point for a locking of the hands. So he's now up by 5.
5-0, yeah.
And he's been, he's in control now, but he's been initiating all the action as well.
Taryn Johnson took a big chance there, picking him up, but it reversed on him. Good job by Kaczynski.
I think he's been trying to control him, and Kaczynski's he's got good control. He's got this locked up. It's going to be this is going to be tough here.
Well, that left arm is in a tough position.
He's got him locked up.
And the pin occurs. 1:08. 52 seconds into the second period. 1:08 is the fall.
Yeah, he firmly controlled that bout.
He did.
He was confident and in control the whole time.
Carter Kaczynski with the pin win at 160. Well, that's how you want to finish your season, your regular
Absolutely.
season.
Well wrestled.
Gets the accolades from his coaches and the appreciation from his fans. What a feeling that has to be. Here's the pin. Brent, explain how he did it.
Well, what he did is he locked this up, and then he ran a half over there with the arm locked, and you're done at that point.
But that arm is pinned behind you. That's painful.
It's just you have nothing to prevent or get your shoulder blades off from because you're firmly in control. Once you've given that up, you're in trouble. Once you give up your arm behind your back, a good wrestler is going to really make you pay for that.
Yeah, yeah. So 5-0 was the lead, and then the pin occurs at 1:08 left in the second period, 52 seconds into the second period.
So the key is to all those wrestlers out there is you don't want your arm on your back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you have a choice.
If you have a choice,
yeah.
keep your arms in front of you as the best you can. You lose control and you're in trouble.
The Garvin brothers were watching to our right, who are the coaches at Rising Sun. Rising Sun in the next match, it'll be Mason Testerman of Rising Sun versus Savion Ricketts of Bel Air. And of course, an unofficial coach is Tyler Garvin, the winner back in the 106-pound classification. Tyler's had quite a season. I know the Garvin family very well. They're construction folks in Cecil County, and just great people, great wrestlers, good family.
Well, and Rising Suns had a good squad for a long time. You know, their wrestlers typically come to compete, and they may not be in the top 3 this year, but they certainly have some quality wrestlers out there.
Yeah. Getting ready for this 170-pound match. Mason Testerman out of Rising Sun, Savion Ricketts from Bel Air.
Now, are we going to have our announcements, you think, for
Not sure.
160
We're
before we...
sort of waiting around to see if that does happen. We're separated a bit from...
I'm wondering if they're waiting for some of these preliminary matches on our edges here.
Yeah, because there was a pin in our championship match. The other 2 are going on.
It looks like they're going to go ahead and run the championship match here.
So it looks like we'll wait on the awards in 160. We'll go right to the 170-pound championship.
All right, and who do we have here, Don?
Mason Testerman out of Rising Sun and Savion Ricketts from Bel Air. Mason Testerman is in the black with the orange stripes, the RS on his shirt. Bel Air wrestler Savion Ricketts in the blue, red and white.
Now Ricketts looks like he's trying to control the arm, do an arm drag. Testerman tried for a little throw there. Ricketts was able to slip past it.
Testerman looks like he's a tall, rangy type, whereas Ricketts is a shorter, more stout. There you see some of the awards being given sort of simultaneously, Brent, sorry. Some of the awards given simultaneously. We'll try to catch those as we go. Mason Testerman, Savion Ricketts, as you see, on the mat.
All right, we got a single there by Testerman, 2 points. They're out of bounds.
Mason Testerman from Rising Sun gets the 2 points at the 170.
And Testerman's been initiating all the action so far. It looks like he's pretty confident right now. See if that continues to play out.
Sorry, we didn't get a chance to show you the winners at the 160 level. They were being awarded at the same time the wrestling match was going on. We'll go with them in just a moment. 2-1 is the score now as the escape is made by Ricketts. Inside 50 seconds left in the first.
And Ricketts is going back, trying for arm drag again, trying to get that arm control. I don't think there's much going to happen there. They're going to go out of bounds.
33 seconds left. Brent, just want to say hello to your dad, Dick Slutsky. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing well. He's doing well. Been watching some of the Olympics and
Recovering from that hip,
yeah, recovering
surgery.
from some hip surgery, but he's doing really well.
really good. Of course, those who are longtime wrestling fans know that Dick was the great coach at Aberdeen for all those many years, former county council president. Beloved in Harford County.
Well, it's very kind, and the people of Harford County have been very kind to him, and he still tries to give back when he can.
Coming up on the end of the period. Matt Howler win end at 2-1.
2-1, first period.
Testerman in the lead. Coach is explaining to Testerman what they want him to do. Ricketts will be on the bottom. Again, the strategy, you're up by a point, you're down by a point, I should say. If you're Ricketts, what do you do?
Ricketts, you're trying to just 1 point at a time. I mean,
Escape.
this match is either an escape if you want to be confident on your feet, or a reversal.
Oh, and it,
Looks like he's
did
got.
he get it?
Looks like he's got at least one here.
They're almost out of bounds, and now they are.
He gave him one.
Just one. Almost looked like he got 2 or 3. So it's tied at 2-2. That was close.
As long as he had that arm on there, they weren't going to release the one until they went out of bounds.
So now we're tied, 1 minute and 38 and counting in the second. Another close match. We've had a number of those.
They're both looking a little winded. Start to see that happen as these bigger weights, guys start getting into the second and third period.
Well, that's a very good point, Brent. You know, you really enjoy the lighter weights because there's energy throughout. But the strength of the people that are a little bit bigger is nice to watch, except as you say,
Well,
it's
it
easy
takes-
to get winded.
It takes a little bit out of you.
Yeah. In case they come our way, Brent, I'll depend on you to grab them, just in case.
That's what the officials are there for.
Oh, is that right? Thanks.
I don't think I'd be able to stop them before they hit the table.
As one of our quiz topics, the catbird seat with Red Barber earlier this week. Well, we're in the catbird seat,
Yeah, we are in the catbird seat.
right opposite the court side or mat side.
And we've got 2-2 here.
Still 2-2 in the second. It's 2-1, the lead for Testerman coming in. The escape by Ricketts, so we're at 2-2.
There's an arm drag attempt there by Ricketts.
Still in bounds.
Went almost out of bounds. Didn't really advance around the side. You really got to be able to get the corner and get around the side if you're going to run that.
Now they are out. 30 seconds left in the second period. We're tied at 2.
The ability for lateral motion and to get the corners around your opponent is so key. Now there's 2 for Testerman.
Testerman picks up 2. He's up 4-2 now. We are in the second of 3 periods with now 15 seconds left. Testerman led 2-0, was up 2-1. He was tied 2-2, and now he's up 4-2.
He looks like he just looked at the clock. He knows his time, so not a time to make any extreme measures. Just try to keep control.
1 second, and that will be the end of the second period. 4-2 is a lead by Testerman.
Testerman chooses bottom.
When Brent, you mentioned it, you can see the fatigue on the face of both of the wrestlers.
He's going to Ricketts is going to let him up. He gave the signal to the official.
Ah, so it's 4-3, or 5-2, I should say.
They'll go right to their feet.
Strategy on the part of Ricketts, letting him up, giving him that point.
Yeah, he doesn't want to waste time on the mat.
Yeah.
He's thinking, I'm going to have to try to get a takedown, or he might be looking to have a throw.
So 5-2, he's down by 3 is Ricketts. If you're Testerman, again, you know, the strategy is you just can't give up big points.
You can't, but you got to be, you know, Ricketts is coming at him, and he's looking to try to throw. Sometimes that's a dangerous thing to do, because if you're underestimate the other gentleman's ability,
Yeah, you put yourself in a
then
vulnerable
he
position.
may throw you.
Yeah.
You know, so
Again, if you're Testerman, you can afford to give up 2.
you can. He said he gave it.
Yeah, they gave him 2, so it's
I thought he
5-4.
might have. They were right on the edge of the mat.
So now they're within a point with 1:20.
Ricketts is going to let him up again.
So now he gives him another point, making it 6-4.
Yeah,
Interesting strategy. Worked for him last time.
I had a coach in college that was his whole trademark. He just take you down and let you up, and he won the Olympics that way.
Wow.
Took people down, let them up. They never couldn't stop him.
Well, this time it doesn't work for Ricketts as he loses 2. He's down 8-4.
And I don't think Testerman is going to let him up. I think he's going to try to grind it out if he can.
That was called giving up 1 to get 2. This time he gave up 1 and gave up 2. So he's down 8-4. Testerman has led all the way except for that tie at 2-2 in the second period. Inside 50.
Testerman is he's just trying to wrap him up, and he's going to have to try to make some advancement here.
Testerman is?
Yeah. Ricketts is just trying to stand up, get 1.
And he does get 1, makes it 8-5. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left in this match. It's a 3-point lead for Testerman.
So at this point, Ricketts is looking for a throw. Testerman went in on a low shot. Actually, not a bad strategy to try to tie things up a little bit.
Yeah, use up the time. He's down to 15.
You can give up the 2.
He does.
And he does.
8-7. 9 seconds. 8-7 is the score. Testerman just stay away from him with 5 seconds,
he could get a
4
stall
seconds.
Call here. He got a stall call, but he could give it up.
9-7.
Ricketts went for the throw and missed. So.
Yeah, and so if he gets another point, so he wins it. Does he, being the Mason Testerman, a Rising Sun, wins it by 9-7.
Well, he got
11-7.
He got 2 more at the end when Ricketts missed the throw.
Yeah.
But really, it was closer than that.
And Ricketts, yeah, he had to take that chance. Boy, you can see how gassed they are. That 6 minutes is a lot of time to expend. So champion in the Uckback tournament 2022 is Mason Testerman out of Rising Sun. Now it looks like we're doing some awards now. Excuse me, Brent, I'm going to grab this.
Yep, grab that sheet.
Yeah, we're doing the 160-pound winners. The third place winner, Cameron Shank, out of Northeast. Karen Johnson, the second place winner out of Bel Air. And our champion from Singleton Wright.
Carter.
There he is, Carter Kaczynski. What a nice thing to be on the top rung of that ladder. And you get the bracket sheet, you get to hold it up, get the gold medal. I like it. Very nice. We talk about the wrestling season starting in November 15th, you know, with the training, and you wrestled all year. Here we are in late February. Got more wrestling to come. Oh my. Yeah. And of course, that's something that other sports don't worry too much about, and that is maintaining a certain weight during the year.
Yeah, that's the toughest part of the sport, I think, the discipline to do that as you're also doing other things.
I know some parents have put locks on the refrigerator door. I've heard of that.
I have not. So that's a new one.
Oh, back in the day. Now here we are now, 182. It's Northeast and Rising Sun, so it's a Cecil County final. Ethan Doctor from Northeast. He's in the blue uniform, and Colin Bell from Rising Sun in the black and the gold. Black and orange, I guess it really is. My wife would not forgive me. She's a Rising Sun graduate, so I better get that right. The Tigers of Rising Sun. No scores. We are in the first period, minute 30 left. The Northeast Indians and the Rising Sun Tigers.
They're circling each other now, a little bit of hand fighting. Looks like he's got an ankle pick to a single.
Oh yeah, it takes him down.
Took him right to his back. Now, question is if he can keep him there.
Ethan
keep
Doctor.
Perpendicular.
Doctor getting the 2 points.
He's got a few back points here too.
Yeah, haven't awarded
he's
yet.
He's going for the pin. He's trying. It's early in the bout for that. He's out of bounds now. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it looks like they're out of bounds. The officials are not yet saying they're out of bounds. And the pin is occurring. Wow.
He still can be pinned there.
At 51 seconds left in this first period. Nice sportsmanship to help him up. It is Ethan Doctor of Northeast winning in a pin. 51 seconds in the first period. Wow.
Yeah, I was actually surprised he was able to hold him in control. Kept his feet in bounds well.
So Ethan Doctor of Northeast pins Colin Bell of Rising Sun in the 182-pound classification. Wow, that was surprising. Here's the replay, and Brent explained to me it looks like they're out of bounds.
Well, they're not out yet. You're not fully out, and the whole goal again is not to let the wrestling stop. He kept his feet were both in bounds.
Yeah.
He still had control in bounds, and when those shoulder blades hit, you're still pinned.
And Colin Bell of Rising Sun looked like that was his strategy, try to get out of bounds.
He was trying to get out of bounds.
And maybe he thought he was, but like you said, the feet were still in.
He almost got him to come enough out, but couldn't quite get there. He was hoping to get a fresh start.
Yeah, yeah. He knew he'd given up, what, 5 points probably with the near fall.
He had given up 5 at least,
yeah. But he ends up getting pinned, he being Colin Bell. Good final, Ethan Doctor. That is
good control, way to stay, didn't panic, didn't rush, just kept his own balance and kept himself in bounds to finish the match.
Looks like that's our third pin of the night. We had a pin at 113 and a pin at 138 and now a pin at 182. We'll take a break here. We'll come back with more wrestling action from Edgewood High School. It's the 2022 UCBAC Finals. Don Morrison along with Brent Slutsky. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back with you. Isn't that a nice, that's a nice, you know, I'd like to have that. That'd be nice. Can we think we can sort of steal it? Probably not. They probably wouldn't let us take that.
Doesn't mean anything if you didn't earn it, Don.
Oh, dang. I was going to wear it like
I can make you one if you want.
Thank you.
And anyway, we do have
yeah, we look at the
place
170
winners here, and these guys earned it.
They did. Charlie Turney from Hartford Tech was in third place. Savion Ricketts from Bel Air finishing in second place.
Second place. The bout we just watched.
Yep. Yeah, Mason Testerman, the 11-7 winner. Remember, that was 8-7 coming right down to the stretch, and the second place wrestler, Savion Ricketts, took some chances, ended up losing by 4, but it was a closer match than that. Mason Testerman.
Yeah,
that's the 170-pound winners.
He kept control of the bout and wrestled a smart match.
Adam Diallo of Haverty Grace, Charlie Rinker, Bo Manor, and Manny Rose of Northeast, the other wrestlers.
Okay, another Haverty Grace wrestler here.
Yeah, we're getting now to the 100 and, let's see. Yeah, this is Bel Air Tech.
This is Bel Air Tech. This is our other Bel Air Tech matchup. Okay.
Kevin Mendez and Cade Zingle of Bel Air. This is a 195-pound class.
Zingle from Bel Air on a quick single attempt.
Zingle in the white top. Mendez in the all black.
Mendez
gold.
Sprawled there. And it must be a brother because I think there was a Mendez earlier,
There
right?
was, yeah. Both Hartford Tech.
He had a nice sprawl there.
No score yet. So impressed with Tech kids, and you know that, Brent, that you come from a neighborhood, be it Edgewood, Aberdeen, North Hartford, you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, catch a bus to come to Tech. Leave your friends, leave your classmates, you know, to come to Tech every day. That takes a commitment.
It does. It's a good school.
It's a great school. It's like almost like a private school where you have to earn your chance to get there, to take a trade or take a program of study.
Well, and it's something that, you know, Hartford County needs, and we need more trade school, I think, than you know, Hartford Tech can only do so much itself.
Yeah.
We probably need another one.
Yeah, there's talk about having one in the southern part of the county. I don't think that's happened yet. 2 points awarded.
He let him up for 1 there. He really
Mendez
let him out
picks
of
up
there.
2. And his opponent Zingle picks up 1, so it's 2-1 Mendez.
Looked for an ankle pick there. He missed it.
Up for the 195-pound battle, 2-1.
Their heads are all kind of locked up here. It's tough to do anything when your head's caught up in that. Mendez looking for a throw of some type.
Nothing.
Nothing yet.
30 seconds.
And he looks like he has 2 there to me.
Yeah, he does. Good call. He being Mendez now up 4-1. Kelvin Mendez in the
He's holding on to the
195.
ankle, so he's not giving up his 1. He's got an arm bar in there, trying not to give up 1. I don't think he gave up anything there. It's still 4-1, and Mendez is on top.
Referees, putting him back in the middle now. That time they were out of bounds. Looks like they throw away his green
It was
marker.
falling off his foot, just getting in the way.
So the referee knows who they are. Mendez on top, Zingle on the bottom. Zingle down by 3. 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's an attempt for a switch there.
Inside 10 at 5.
It looks like Mendez is going to run out the clock here.
And he will that in the first period. Kelvin Mendez leading by 3 points as we go to the second period.
Mendez looks to be feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Yeah, it looks like...
physically, he seems to be in shape. He's breathing heavy, but he's...
And Zingle really appears to be winded at this moment as we go now to the second period. Looks like he's going to let him up, huh? Yeah?
Yeah, he let him up.
Make it 5-1. So he goes down by 4, does Zingle.
Mendez feels pretty comfortable out there. Looks like he's looking for throws. So far, Zingle's been able to kind of slip past all the throws, but as they get tired, it gets harder and harder to
Mendez
slip.
is just a very impressive looking wrestler. Oh, he's got that arm, doesn't he? No points yet. 2 now. Make it 7-1. It's been all Mendez. He led 2-1, 4-1, now 7-1.
Mendez, he looks like he's trying to tilt him here. He's got him going toward his back.
Looking for that pin.
Yeah, there's back points there.
And there it is.
Yeah,
the pin in the second period. 1:07 of the second period, our 4th pin of the night.
He's fully in control of that bout.
Boy, what an impressive wrestler Kelvin Mendez is. Strong, powerful, quick. Kelvin Mendez.
Well wrestled.
Yeah. Here comes a replay of that pin.
Yeah, he just had him in a tilt position, really just used his hips and just slowly rocked them. Didn't overstep, stepped a little bit just to slide it down, and really just couldn't take that weight on him, and he let his shoulder hit the mat.
Yeah. As you said, just a helpless position to be in, but what's great sportsmanship, and we saw them off camera. They hugged, they being Mendez and Zingle after the match was over. Very good to see.
Yeah, Zingle just didn't look like he had the power and the energy to kind of fight off of that once he started going toward his back.
Yeah. So that was the 195-pound battle. We've got 2 left here today. I think we're going to have the 182-pound awards, I believe. The 220-pound battle, that's the second to last one, Elijah Farr of Rising Sun. And Robert Okujibu, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Okujibu of Hartford Tech. Robert, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Looks like we're getting ready, I think.
Looks like they're getting ready to put those up there. We'll see.
When you have a pin in the finals, then they're still wrestling in the, the consolations. I guess, what do you call those, the wrestlebacks?
The consolation finals is also fine.
So they're still going on. That would be for 3rd and 5th place. The final 6 wrestlers, the top 2, then the other 4. And Brent, as you said, it is a little different format where normally those wrestlers are done before you do the finals. And today they're doing, I guess, to save time, perhaps, to streamline
it. Saves time. It does let people get out earlier instead of having a longer day.
Pandemic being, of course, the ruler in many cases, determining how you do things.
They may have wanted to do this way anyway.
Yeah,
it's up to the tournament directors.
Yeah.
I don't think it honors those who get to the finals enough when you have that situation. There we have
FaceTime, I like it.
our wrestler from Northeast. Great job there.
Yeah.
That was a good championship bout. He
Yeah.
wrestled very solidly.
Yeah, I want to thank Sarah Friedman, who's the athletic director here at Edgewood, and Keto Mack, the principal, hosting this tournament. I think they've done this for a number of years in a row, Brent.
Yeah,
I've
they
lost
have. I
track.
thought they rotate that usually after
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 years, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
be
sort of
here.
like Magnolia. They always host the swimming meets because they have the best
They have
field.
a nice facility here.
They do.
run a nice tournament.
Edgewood, which is the new school built in 2010. Just a beautiful, beautiful school. Us old guys who went to Edgewood before 2010, long before 2010, I might add. We missed the old school, but it was showing its age.
Oh, this is a beautiful school.
Yeah,
and,
lovely.
I do think, you know, they used to run it by the letters, so, you know, it would go from Edgewood to maybe Havre-de-Grace or Falston, and then work its way through,
Yeah.
depending on the sites that are applicable. So
Yeah.
Havre-de-Grace has a new facility coming on board. So
Oh,
that
geez.
should be-
Have you been there?
I have not been there yet.
It
so-
is gorgeous. It's
Yeah,
a middle
so-
school, high school combination, and it is just so well done.
So I look forward to when we can you know, see how that facility
Yeah.
runs for us.
Here we see now the awards being given out. This is in the 182. James Woodford gets fifth. That sixth place winner was Jason Lawrence of Elkton. It's Gavin Thompson from Harper Tech. He wins fourth place.
And all those places help your team you know, score points.
There you see Gavin Thompson getting his award, and now Andrew Van Sickle from Seamilton Lake. Colin Bell from Rising Sun finishing in his second place. Ethan Doctor. Yeah,
Doctor, there he goes.
he did a great pinning job there, did
He
Ethan
did. He did a
Doctor.
nice job. Sure, he's happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
His family should be proud.
That's a young man we saw the FaceTime a moment ago.
Yep.
Proud as he should be.
Very comfortable.
And of course, beating the Rising Sun wrestler, you know, Northeastern Rising Sun.
Well,
It's
got a little
Bel Air-
rivalry there,
Sure, it's like
yeah.
Bel Air Seamilton. It's bragging rights for the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
195-pound awards. I'm not sure if they'll try to do those now before they do this last match or next to last match. No, it looks like they're going to do the match first. So it's the Elijah Farr from Rising Sun and Robert Okujbu from Harper Tech. Okujbo, Okujbu from Harper Tech. Okujbu in the all dark uniform.
Let's see if Okuchabu gets some more points for Harper Tech. Harper Tech has had a decent run here for some of these bouts, so
Yeah.
this could be their tournament this year.
Yeah, we mentioned how close it was with Bel Air and Harper Tech coming into these finals today. They were separated by 0.5 of 1 point, 219.5 to 219.
Now, we haven't seen any official points since then.
No.
But definitely, going into these final rounds, it was tight. So we'll see.
Brent, we talked about the different style. Now you're up to the heavyweights, the semi-heavyweights, 220. Now you see a lot more power, a lot less speed, perhaps.
Typically, I mean, every now and then you'll get a heavyweight that comes in with a lot of speed and
Yeah.
flexibility that really can do some damage because
Maybe
of it.
your dad's Irvin Pankey when your dad was.
Pankey, Carl Edwards,
Oh, my
Tim
goodness.
Scott from Edgewood. There were some kids that were a little bit different than the norm. But
The Glamp brothers from North Hartford.
Glamp brothers, yep.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yep. but
Irvin
there's-
Pankey, who played, what, 15 years in the NFL?
He did, yeah. I saw Irvin a couple months ago. Some of the old wrestlers had come back into town. And he definitely had a great career at Penn State and then on to
Yeah.
play football for the Los Angeles Rams.
And the Indianapolis Colts.
And
I hate to mention that because I still grieve the Baltimore Colts, but well, let's look at what's happening here. Elijah Farr, Rising Sun, Robert Okuchbu from Harper Tech.
Yeah, a little hand fighting is what we call this, fighting for position. Really, with the heavier guys, they want to try to do a duck under, something to the sides, cut the corner, get around. You want to pop it, do a duck under, maybe a high crotch type shot like that. But that you don't want to be underneath typically because that's a lot of weight on top of you when the other wrestler sprawls.
4 seconds.
Now he's going to hold on, try to not give up two.
Yep. We go now in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Go to the second period. Elijah Farr, Rising
Sun. The
Sun.
key really is to not have that other weight on top of you, because it's draining as much as possible. So if you do take a shot, you want to get out from underneath and around as quick as you can.
Just to clarify, these are wrestlers under 220. In other words, 220 is their maximum weight.
That's correct.
So then we go to 285 is the final match. Does that mean you can't wrestle if you're over 285?
That's correct. In high school.
This could be, and it is a pin. At 1:49 in the second period, it is Elijah Farr from Rising Sun.
Yeah, I put together a cradle. I cradled them up and pinned them quickly there.
Our 5th pin of the night, if my memory is correct. Elijah Farr of Rising Sun. Over Robert Kuchbu of Hartford Tech.
Well, and in addition to the Rising Sun fans that are
Here's
excited,
the replay. You'll see
oh,
this.
Yeah. You see, put them in a cradle, jump to the other side, head in the side, and then popped up, and there, it's done. Shoulder blades are down. He's pinned.
Yeah, that's over. And unlike wrestling, where you have to do 3 pounds, you can kick out after 2. I'm sorry. I hate to break that up.
It's a short time when you hit both blades on the mat that you've got to get out of that.
You were rudely interrupted by that replay. Very well done by our group. What were you going to say,
very well
Brent?
done. Yes.
You were going to say something, but now you forgot.
Oh, I said in addition to Rising Sun celebration, I think Bel Air was also happy to see the results of that one. I think Reddish had a
Good point.
handshake for that wrestler.
Good point. Good point.
And sometimes it's not just the matches that you're involved in. You try to get help where you can from others.
I know you all understand what Brent's talking about. Bel Air is battling Hartford Tech. Yeah, we're going to go down for just a moment. We'll come back with our final match of the day, the 285-pound class. We'll come back in just a moment. Welcome back. We're right in the middle of the awards presentation, and boy, that's a nice shot. Good job.
That really is.
First, second, and third, gold, silver, and bronze.
And here they are.
Kelvin Mendez is getting the award now as the winner that we just saw in the pin from Hartford Tech. Cade Zingle in second place, Dylan Carroll of Edgewood, James Paler of Northeast, Islam Sokolivnov. I messed that one up, and I apologize, from C. Milton Wright. Jacob Gillick from Havre de Grace. I think I'd have to practice that name. Salinkinov. Sorry.
Salikahitnov. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, Islam.
Yeah.
Just say, Islam, good job.
Proud of you. Proud of you. So we're headed to our last match. And you mentioned if you're over 285, you just don't get to wrestle? That's no fun. So I'm 300 pounds. And
just not enough people in your weight.
I've got to lose weight to get down to 285? Oh, stop it. Tim is giving us false information from Booth. I'm not even going to repeat it. It's funny, but I'm not going to repeat it. So we're down to 285. And Brent, I want to thank you for showing up here. I really appreciate you being here. The first matches were a little bit shaky when I was giving analysis of the wrestling. It was not exactly pretty, but, as I was explaining to you about cheerleading, when my cheerleading person wasn't able to show, and my whole thing was, well, there they are. Watch them cheer. So this was sort of the same way. They're going to wrestle now.
Yep, they're gearing up. We've got a few matches on the sides here. It looks like they got 16 seconds on our far right mat.
Jasenvir Olahak. I'm so sorry about mispronouncing these names. Aulahk. Olahak from Bel Air, and Clay Lawrence from North Hartford. Those are the 285-pound finalists.
North Hartford's had a few finalists here. They've had a decent showing.
It's been great fun. Again, it's always look forward to the wrestling finals here at Edgewood. Been here for a number of years. We were talking off air about how many years we've been at Edgewood, and I really don't know. It's been a while.
Been a few years in a row.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Always happy to be here. It's a beautiful gym.
Nice gym, well run.
Yeah. Ready to go now.
We're here.
It's Javier Olakuk from Bel Air and Clay Lawrence from North Hartford.
Clay Lawrence, okay, from North Hartford.
Aulahk. Olak from Bel Air. First period. 6 minutes of wrestling, provided there's not a fall or technical fall or forfeit or something like that.
Well, again, they're doing the hand fighting, which you see a lot at this weight class. You're really battling for position, and you don't want to go too often right underneath them. Again, you're going to cut the corners. You want to pop around, duck unders.
The weight, the
high
power,
crotch.
something you just don't want to, give your opponent a chance.
Arm throws. Yeah, they're really, you just don't want to have them on top of you. You want to see how he got around the back there, Don. That's what you want to do as a heavyweight, and then you just try to bring him gently to the mat.
Which he just did.
Yeah.
2 points goes for Lawrence.
Yep. Now heavyweights tend to do rolls more than other moves, so you just don't want to get rolled. And he's got a half Nelson in here. It's over.
And there's the 10 at 53 seconds left in the first period. The 6th pen of the day as Clay Lawrence ends up the winner from North Hartford. Wow, what a good way to end it, huh? Showing off the Hawks. I'm liking it. Proud of his school.
A couple big wins for North Hartford in the finals.
Yeah. I can tell you that Jasanvir is really disappointed. Obviously, you want to do better, but you've got to be the second place winner. That's something to be proud of.
It is, and it'd be interesting to see how these points all shake out.
It will. Yeah, we're hoping to be able to get the final scores for you before we go off air. We're looking at the award ceremony. I think we're gonna.
Here he goes. He's gonna put a half Nelson in here. He's using a power half to try to get the arm up, and then he jumps to the other side, puts the half Nelson in.
What a move, huh?
And just, I mean, this is one of the more basic wrestling moves that we use, but it's also a goodie. It's.
And there you see, proud of the Hawks. I like it. Yeah.
It's the bread and butter of the wrestling industry there.
Kind of neat how the referee was out of position and had to get himself in position quickly to be able to.
They always have to. I mean, it's tough sometimes staying in position as an official. And I will say our officiating crew, I don't know all the crew members today, but they've done a nice job.
He did do a nice job, did the referee getting in position. We're hanging around here to see if we can do the 195-pound awards as well as the 225 awards. I'm missing one there. There's the 220 awards.
220, you got it?
Yep, I got it right here.
Yeah, we did Mendez.
Yeah, Elijah Farr and Robert Ogujibu from Hartford Tech are the 2 first and second place winners. We'll see Ethan Parker, Zachary Hamilton, Joel Tufts, Ian Nitz, Robert Kujbu from Hartford Tech, and the Elijah Farr, the winner. We'll get to see them here momentarily, I believe.
Well, here we go. We got the scores up there, and as we said, Hartford Tech looks like they took control. 235 points. Bel Air at 231.5. C. Milton just shy behind them at 229.5. So
then down the pipe. Now I assume that's the final scores we're thinking.
I am guessing they are based on
they've calculated all the matches today.
Results. Yep.
235 is the winner, Hartford Tech, to, what was that, 231.5?
231.5 to Bel Air. So
yeah.
It looks like Hartford Tech's going to be our tournament champion this year.
Wow. And Hartford Tech, if we go back a few years, for many years, Hartford Tech was the team to beat. They went through a whole cycle there where they were, I guess, Gary Seiler's team back in the day. And then they've been down a while. Bel Air, who won the regular season 2 years ago when there was wrestling, C. Milton Wright, who was a tournament champion. So this year we have a new tournament champion being the Hartford Tech Cobras. Congratulations to the Cobras.
Good congratulations to the Cobras. They did a nice job.
If indeed those are the final scores, and we think they are.
I think they are. And you can see C. Milton was right there, just shy.
Yeah.
And then there's a pretty decent drop off from those top 3 to the rest of the field. But there certainly were some good champions there from Rising Sun, Northeast, North Hartford. Certainly, we saw some of those wrestlers today. We really didn't get a chance to see too many wrestlers from the other schools.
Yeah.
Some of them were in the wrestlebacks on the other matches, or consolation finals, things like that. But all these kids deserve, have their day in the sun for doing a great job and working hard all season.
Absolutely. Still one of the matches going on. That is one of the wrestlebacks.
Yes, we do. We have a consolation match over there. It's 4-4 in the third period.
All right, we're
They're
told
in the third period. There's 41 seconds left in that match.
we're going to hold right here with you and sort of, if we can see the final two groups, the 220-pounders and the 285-pounders get their awards. Right now, as you see the wrestleback, I don't have any idea who those kids are.
We're
Maybe
not
I can
sure
look
if
it up.
This is the
Is this
for fifth place. Yeah, it looks like this is for fifth place between Sean Welsh of C. Milton Wright and Samuel Beserovic
Beserovic from
of
Patterson Mill?
I believe that's who we have there.
Yep. Sean Welch and Sanel Beserovic from Patterson Mill.
Now it's 6-4 match with 6 seconds left. There was a reversal there.
And now that's the end of that match. And so the green
Patterson Mill looks like Samuel
Beserovic ends up being the winner. So he'll take 5th place. Now that's why I was wondering whether those scores were final, because he could pick up a point or something.
He could, yeah, they
No,
they
I guess
could
he
have,
didn't.
but they would have been.
They've been included already. Unless he
wouldn't have
did,
been in those top scores
Okay.
anyway. So
Unless he-
C. Milton would have been possible.
And
score,
here are the
point
awards
scorer.
now for the 220. This is the Elkton's Ethan Parker Watt. He finished in 6th place. Zachary Hamilton. Deb Bossler, one of the great young ladies that I've ever had a chance to meet. You know Deb, of course. Hall of Fame member here at Edgewood when she was the athletic director, and now is the head honcho for the entire county. Yep, doing a great job.
Fantastic.
Joel Tufts from C. Milton Wright. Ian Nitz now from Bel Air. He's in the 3rd place. It's the bronze medal. Robert Okobo, is he saying? I think I'll accept his pronunciation better than mine, from Hartford Tech. Elijah Farr of Rising Sun. Elijah, one of the pins achieved. 149 of the 2nd period. I think if I kept the last 3 matches were all pins, which is not totally unusual, is it?
Not totally unusual, but certainly speeds things along when you have pins.
It does. I think there was those 3 pins. It looks like we had
We had a few other pins in the
1,
finals
2,
today.
I'm counting, it looks like we had 3 coming in. So I think we had 6 pins, I believe. 1 tech fall, that was the one that Tyler Garvin had won in the first match. So that does wrap up our wrestling here. Our champion, we believe, unofficially,
Unofficial champion.
the Hartford Tech Cobras. Bel Air Bobcats finishing 2nd. C. Milton Wright a close 3rd. Now here is our 285-pound winners.
And you can see them busily getting the mats up. They're getting things ready as the tournament wraps up here.
Yeah. A weekend of wrestling started Friday night, Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon. There you
There's some
see
of our
some of the
proud
fans
family
here.
members and wrestlers.
Showing off his Hawks attire.
All smiles there,
Yeah,
deservedly so.
yep. That's Clay Lawrence, I believe, from North Hartford.
He's going to have a good night tonight. He's
Yeah,
going
yes.
to feel good about that.
And of course now the wrestling season's not over. They go to the regions, they the ones who qualify, and hopefully on to the states.
Well, this year, as you said, the regions, I believe everyone's qualifying because of their inability to get some of the matches in earlier in the year. So it's tough to assign points and not let people in based on points. So,
Yeah.
so all of them will get to wrestle in the regionals, and then from that point, the top 2 will make it to states.
We're hanging around waiting if we can do the 285-pound winners. Give us a chance to talk about Brent. Happy that you could be with me today and all your expertise. Just glad that we're able to do another season.
I am too. I'm glad we were able to have this. I'm glad the wrestlers were allowed to have their wrestling season, get through this COVID. I hope next year we're going to be back to more normal.
That'd be wonderful. Of course, last year, as you know, we had no fall season, no winter season. We did have a spring season, and I feel so badly for those seniors, especially, who didn't get to
It's tough for
do their
these
thing.
kids, you know.
This year, though, we've had a complete, thank goodness, a complete season, both fall and now winter and into the spring. So here's our 285-pound winners. Sean Welch, the 6th place winner from C. Milton Wright. Sanel Bachirovich from Patterson Mill is in 5th place. That's the match we just saw.
Yes, it is.
Celine Ruffin from Harper Tech finishes in 4th place. Ethan Arno of Falston is in 4th place. 3rd place. Jason Veer Alik is the pronunciation from Bel Air.
And your 2022 Octopack champion with the 285-pound weight class from North Hartford, Clay Lawrence.
Here comes Clay Lawrence from North Hartford. Had a chance
And he's got to be, as I said, happy. Wrestled really well. Got a quick pin.
There he is.
All smiles today.
As well he should be. So there they are, the winners in the 285-pound class.
Congratulations.
Yeah, to all our wrestlers who all did a great job here today. And again, thanks to the folks who put the tournament on. It's just been a pleasure for Hartford TV to be here. Brent Slutsky, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Don. I appreciate the opportunity to join you today and watch some wrestling.
And the Hartford TV folks out there, we hope you've enjoyed our winter season. We're going to be coming back for our 28th year of a spring season. Believe that, 28 years we've been doing this. And they haven't caught up with us yet.
It's fantastic.
I'm loving it. So again, thank you for watching the UCBAC Championships in Wrestling at Edgewood High School. Don Morrison for Brent Slutsky. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon.